It's Thursday. It's the 11th of December 2025. There's a lot going on, but there's not much showing in mainstream media. Zelensky's lieutenants, top military men, are all in the same mindset that the agreement that's been struck with Russia is a good one. But Zelensky went to talk to the UK and the EU, who said, no, don't do that. And what that does is expose who's pushing for this war. The UK and the EU are pushing for war, while the rest of the world, including Ukraine, want peace. This is all part of the exposure. Good morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everybody. And off the back of that, over in Brussels, EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen is making waves again, saying the only way to stop illegals from crossing is to expand safe legal pathways into Europe and accelerate immigration immediately. Well, isn't that a bit of cobbles, Charlie? I mean, so basically, to get them out is to get them in.
Well, they talk in riddles, these people, and you have to remember that Ursula von der Leyen was a failed politician on every single level. It wasn't just once, it was more than once as a politician. And then suddenly she gets herself a top job in the EU because she's absolutely useless, but she does as she's told by the powers behind the scenes. And they're desperate to flood the European Union and the UK with illegal migrants to destabilise the EU and the UK. That way, they can bring in their agenda of a one world government and a new world order. That was always the plan, and they've always got a different story to cover it. The other thing I found interesting today, there's a lot of arrests going on of people that are involved in human trafficking. Nothing in mainstream media. Interesting that, isn't it? Isn't it interesting that the mainstream don't want to cover human trafficking, child trafficking? Makes you ask the question, are they also involved? Allegedly.
Next up, Candice Owens is hammering Turning Point USA, accusing the group of morphing into the new Black Lives Matter by leaning on emotional defences to avoid real scrutiny as their feud over a disputed live stream explodes into the open air. And now the conflict is escalating even further. Laura Loomer says she's backing Erica Kirk fully and intends to challenge Owens every step of the way. The fight is on.
It is, and we were asked last night on the Insiders Club as to who to trust. And right now, there's a lot of people out there who don't know who to trust. And I'm not going to tell you to trust me. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is go inside. Look inside where you've got direct connection to God. That's where the truth lies. We've spent too long in our lives looking outside for the truth, when the truth is inside. It's always been there. We just haven't been connected. It's time for you to get connected to God, your creator. All the answers you'll ever need are there. You don't need to go outside. I'll leave you with that thought on the 11th of December, 2025. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Noble Gold. Real assets. Real value. Your wealth protected.